What's up, y'all? If you and I haven't met, my name is Rico Gonzalez, and you're watching CCP Podcast.
Match number 2 on the run. So I said that I wouldn't find any Impact Wrestling or TNA matches. Never said I wouldn't find TNA talent in a different ring. Never said that. And that's what we got here. I think one of her longtime rivals, as long as she's been with Impact / TNA, is Jordynne Grace.
Mm-hmm.
And this is coming from Women's Wrestling Revolutions, our friends over there at that channel. Huge shout out to them as well. If you haven't already, look them up, go follow them, go subscribe on their channel. All kinds of great women's content. The match when you start about 3 minutes and 5 seconds, but this is Deonna Purrazzo taking on Jordynne Grace.
All right.
We'll get started. Tell me when you're ready.
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
Pitt, Jordynne Grace coming up short against Tennille Dashwood earlier today. Since she's not leaving this building without a win tonight, is that going to come at the expense of Deonna Purrazzo, who has been undefeated?
Right. And I love the look. I love the feel.
From the crowd of Ace.
I hear the crowd.
Some people, there's a question. For me, there isn't. Deonna's track record here in WWR speaks for itself. But for a lot of people here, there is a question, and we're going to get it answered.
Well, obviously in Beyond Wrestling, just like Women's Wrestling Revolution, we don't have any titles. And this concept as far as who is the ace, who is the person that is the most, prominently featured within the organization, who's somebody that is synonymous with the company, who's carrying that banner of Beyond Wrestling, to all the promotions that they go to. And, it is up for debate. There is a bit of a gray area, but I think that if you were going to kind of translate that concept to WWR, if you asked our
I like that.
Ace, it would probably be
I like that
right down
name.
the middle between Jordynne Grace and Deonna Purrazzo. So, I mean, this is the type of match that, you would
Yeah, this is going to be
anticipate
good.
see,
I've never seen a terrible,
weeks, if not months of build.
a bad Purrazzo Grace
main
match.
eventing
They've
from the
all
pinnacle
been
to the
good.
pit in impromptu
No.
fashion. This is something special that we've got on our hands.
I mentioned it earlier. Jordynne Grace has defeated the likes of Tessa Blanchard, Rachel Ellering, Tasha Steele, Skylar, Davey N here in this promotion. But
So clearly, Purrazzo is the smaller one. What does she have to do here? Because you've been in the ring before. What does she have to do here to get the upper hand?
Speed, quickness. She's going to have to utilize her speed and quickness. She's got to stay away from her. Looks like Purrazzo, well, the reach might be. It looks like Purrazzo's going to have the reach. She's going to use her leverage, too. In any kind of situation where she can use her leverage, she's going to have to. She's got to stay away from her. There's no going. It's the same thing with Megan Bain. Jordynne Grace is hella powerful. But Grace can also chain wrestle. So she's a bigger threat than just a typical. There you go, goth cheat.
See, that's why I asked that, because how smart is it for her to do the lockup challenges like that? Like, for me,
I think that. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, for me, I don't think that I would do that because I know Grace has the strength advantage on me.
Well, it's a double-edged sword. You don't want to get close, but how are you able to transition into something? Then you have to get close, right? So the lockup attempts, if I'm Purrazzo, I'm feeling it out. I know that I'm not going to get the upper hand on these lockups, but what if she slips and gives me a second, just a second? Because we know that Purrazzo is well versed in submission. We know that Purrazzo is well versed in wrestling. So it just takes that split second to grab a hold or to put something in your favor. So it's a blessing and a curse. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
But she's got to be leery too. Like if I'm in the ring with somebody, I'm not a small man. Let's be fair. But if I was in the ring with somebody bigger than me, then I'm gonna have to utilize psychology as well. I'm gonna have to pull out the mental game. I tell people all the time, professional wrestling is equally as mental as it is physical. If you can play the mental game while you're in the ring, well, then you just set yourself up to be a very dangerous competitor.
And only competed against her about an hour ago. So I don't know. It's
Purrazzo's just wearing her down. I don't think she has any doubts that Grace is going to get out of this. But how much damage can I put in before she does? How much energy can I make her withstand? Or make her utilize?
Because she hasn't wrestled tonight.
She hasn't wrestled tonight. I mean, Jordynne does look tired right now.
And you can see that on Grace's face right now. She's frustrated.
Giving it their all.
This is not the kind of match that she's used to wrestling. And she's good. She's very good. But yeah, Purrazzo is, she's taking her to task.
Every match.
Right. But she was also facing people who had already wrestled as well.
Fair point. Although she did survive to be the last competitor in the Revolutionary Rumble back in January at 5-year plan.
Okay.
Maybe that's why Sonya has a respiratory infection. She's still probably reeling from
A classy referee.
apron to the floor.
You know how I feel about them.
Starting to favor that left angle. I'm wondering if Deonna Purrazzo is going to be kicking the target. You got to think at some point she's going to be trying
He's
to
definitely got a Mr. Clean vibe going on, so you would definitely be drawn towards that. I understand.
Very blunt in her strategy. She's going in there to pick something apart.
Test of strength. Nope. Purrazzo baited her in.
The only problem she on the mat, and I think
she's got the wrist control. The arm into the arm bar.
Usually when she puts on a submission hold or a move to wear someone down on the mat, that person can't really power out of it, but Grace certainly can.
Great agility from Deonna.
Yes.
She avoids contact.
That was cute.
Head scissors. Might have been
yes.
Yes. She didn't get
Snapmare.
It, so
nice.
Center of the ring with a snapmare running kick.
Wait, did Deonna Purrazzo?
Oh my.
You just saw Jordynne. Oh, fuck.
Throw everything she's got if she wants to beat Jordynne Grace.
It's okay, Jordynne. I said it for you. It's all right.
Nothing is off limits. An impromptu main event here. You never know what's going to happen at Women's Wrestling Revolution.
Oh.
As Deonna gets pounced practically to the floor.
Oh.
Well, that's leaving your feet.
Jordynne Grace slow to capitalize, pulling her away from the ropes.
Jordynne is slow to capitalize. Like, what do you think about that? Why is she being so slow during this match? Is there a strategy to that?
No, I don't think she's just pacing herself. I don't think that she's slow to capitalize.
Maybe her lungs got punctured.
Personally, like I mean, I feel like the commentator said that because they needed something to say. But you saw she fixed her hair because she had, obviously that was coming loose.
She is so surprisingly quick. An unorthodox elbow drop finding the mark in the
Shout out, sir.
And you hear the crowd.
Hi, Max.
Silence, but it's no
great to see you.
at all.
No, it's a big fight feel, very respectful.
Well, you're looking at Deonna Purrazzo today. Match number 2 here.
Everybody in this building, their eyes are glued to the ring. A lot of times you'll see people on the phone, you'll see people doing all sorts of things, but everybody has their.
So we've watched a lot of Jordynne Grace on this channel. Do you think she's wrestling different during this match, or is it like this is? What do you think about that?
I don't think anything. I think she's wrestling. I don't see anything different.
And again, that slam is going to loosen Purrazzo up for that bear hug.
She's always been a methodically paced competitor.
Stuff, even though it's coming on the fly,
so like,
it could be the bear hug,
right now the announcers may be thinking, oh, she's not capitalizing. Well, she's also wrestling her pace.
Very versatile competitor, but
not every match you're going to be in is going to be an explosive contest. Not everything that you're going to be in, you're going to be. I mean, you got to mix it up and keep it different. That's something that the position that we need to put ourselves in. As I heard earlier when the match started, that Jordynne Grace is undefeated up until this point in women's wrestling revolution. They ran her list of talents that she's beaten, which means that she's been in the ring here before on countless occasions. So I'm probably venturing to say that the people in the crowd have seen her. You don't want to wrestle the same in front of the same crowd. Like, you want to make it different. You got to make people want to come back and see you. Nobody's going to want to come back and see me if I go in and do the same shit over and over and over again. Right? Like, they're going to come and pay to see somebody else. They're not coming to pay to see me. So what can I do to make them come and pay to see me?
I think she was looking to send Deonna Purrazzo to the floor, but Deonna reversing the momentum. Jordynne sent.
No, I think what you said is spot on. I definitely wanted to get your opinion on that because we've seen so many different matches, and I don't necessarily agree with what the commentators were saying because they have to say it for this particular company.
Mm-hmm.
But it was nice to get the opinion of somebody who's watched so many matches with her.
The other thing
as
is,
we have.
The other thing is, depending on the outcome, like I said, I haven't seen this particular match, so I don't know. Some wrestlers have tells. Like they get boo-boo face when they come out if they're not winning a match.
Yeah.
Or they get their entrance. Something would be different. Like, their energy could also be different in the ring. Like, if she drew the short straw and loses this match, like, she may feel some kind of way about it, and that can explain everything that you're asking as well. Not saying that that's right or wrong. Professional wrestling, while yes, it's it's entertainment, if you will. You do bank yourself on your record and where you're at and who you've beaten and where you've beaten them at. How big was the crowd when you were there? Are you a draw? This is all stuff that you sell yourselves on the indies. You don't have a choice. You're competing with thousands of people just to get a position on the card.
Again, really having trouble with both arms. I believe the right one connected with the ring post, and the left one is what Deonna kicked on the apron.
Well, she said fuck it. She took her hair down.
I love the emotion in their faces. I love it. Oh!
Driver for a 2 count.
Oh my. Oh my.
I think you and I
James Storm, Max Stone. That's who you're looking for. James Storm you could always tell, and you still can when he comes out.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. You're right. You're so right. I forgot about that.
Still here at Electric Haze in this huge main event.
No water in the pool.
Purrazzo out of the way.
No one's there.
Roll through. Cradle. Just a 2.
Right the armbar.
Transitions into the armbar.
That's why they call professional
wrestling that was nice.
Oh,
that was nice. That was nice.
Combination by Grace. Uh-oh. Rings of Saturn. This is it.
And that's where it's paying dividends to attack both the arms of your opponent. What's Jordynne going to do right now?
She got nowhere to go. She's got nowhere to go. She's got nowhere to go.
She's trying. No, she got to the ropes.
The distance of 100 Oh man, just a second away from a disqualification.
Whether she knew where
what
she
a match.
Was and she didn't, she was able to find that rabbit in the hole.
If you're Jordynne Grace now, how are you playing that bear hug?
She may have to change her game plan.
This is with a clothesline. Oh, caught her with a pump kick.
On
her feet.
German.
Big release, German suplex.
How many people can do that to Jordynne Grace? Okay. Oh no.
Uh-oh. This is exactly where Deonna doesn't want to find herself. Oh, like a freight train.
Oh no.
Grace has her where she wants her.
Thick Mama pump. Catches her with the Vader bomb.
That's it.
1, 2.
Nope, just a 2 count.
No.
All right.
Forget about the physical
Thick
fatigue.
Mama Pump.
Jordynne Grace must be mentally exhausted after not getting the
Is that what they
win
called
right
her?
there.
It's like, now what? If you're Jordynne Grace.
That's what they said. They said Thick Mama Pump.
Got one arm, can't do the bear hug. Vader bomb didn't work.
Oh, now she's going to be looking for that power.
They got me
power
into
bomb from the
this.
corner. Deonna had it scouted. Able to
They
slip through
always
the back
do.
door, looking for another German suplex.
Never
Jordynne
doubt
Grace
your
says no.
professional
Able to
wrestlers.
get underneath her. A reversal of
Right.
the position. Who's going to come out on top? Looking for that
Uh-oh.
roll.
Roll up.
Oh, she got her deep. What a win for Jordynne Grace.
Oh,
Wow.
she got him.
She is exhausted.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see that coming.
Did not see that coming at all.
And you can't take anything away from Deonna Purrazzo issuing an open challenge to anybody in the back.
Deonna Purrazzo wrestled an excellent match. I think both women wrestled an excellent match. There were so many like transitions and counters and the back and forth.
I mean, you know, top to bottom, probably the best card we've ever seen here.
Look at this.
WWR. And
I
again,
love it.
the classy display
I love it.
from
I'm
Deonna
here for
Purrazzo.
it. I am here for it. That was an amazing match.